sono Alisa. Don't worry, the rest of this video is going to be in English. However, I thought this intro was apropos to today's topic, which is my take on how to dress like an Italian. I got a lot of requests to kind of decode Italian girl style after my French girl style video. I thought I would tackle it with the help, of course, of my cousin who lives in Rome, my cousin's wonderful husband Luca, and also both my mom and dad are Italian. Definitely grew up with a lot of Italian influence around. So I'd like to think I kind of know what I'm talking about, but who knows? I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments. I'm just going to start with the principles and the guides, I think, that really drive Italians to dress the way they do. So these aren't rules. I don't think rules are really applicable to personal style. It's really all about what makes you feel good. And rules certainly have never applied to Italians, if I may say so myself. And then I've created a little bit of a lookbook using the clothes that I already have in my closet. I think the first overarching principle that really is the basis of everything else when it comes to dressing like an Italian is the incredible importance placed on how you look and how you present yourself to the world. Even if an Italian woman is just running out to grab milk, she looks fabulous. And this starts from a really young age, and it has nothing to do with wearing designer labels or really expensive clothes. It simply means that you're really well put together. Your clothes are clean, they fit beautifully. It's called la bella figura. It's like, you know, putting your best face and foot forward. If there is anything that Italians do well in all of their outfits, there is always a sense of balance and harmony in terms of color, in terms of weight in accessories, mixing prints. Italian women seem to exude this sense of sexiness and self-confidence, and I think this stems from the fact that they choose very sexy and confidence-boosting lingerie. Good undergarments have everything to do with how well your clothes fit and fall on your body. Fit. Now this is where the French and the Italians are very similar in that they know a beautifully fitted outfit in general can take you from frumpy and not looking put together to looking instantly elegant and sophisticated. It's really about knowing how garments should fall on your body. It could be as simple as finding a seamstress or a tailor that you can work with to alter your off-the-rack garments just slightly so that they were really suited to your body. Italians do like to invest in their quality basics. So even though they're adding a lot of flair, there is always a beautiful element of classic lines, timeless and luxurious fabrics, and all of these fine details about the beautiful quality basics really come through to create a sophisticated and elegant look. I think it's really a thought process that is ingrained in choosing a very timeless piece that they know they're going to wear for years to come, and then taking very good care of it so that it lasts. Italian women always have this sense of flair, and I think a part of that is because somewhere, somehow in their look, they always incorporate a statement or elevated piece. Maybe it's a pair of beautiful statement earrings worn with something a little bit more daytime. Adding that elevated piece as part of your everyday look, I think can easily be achieved by just perhaps checking out our evening wear jewelry or our evening wear pieces and seeing if we can incorporate them in a very balanced and harmonious way to our regular looks. Italian women know how to place emphasis on the parts of their body that they want to exaggerate. If they love their cleavage or their bust, then that's what they're gonna show off. Always in a tasteful way by keeping the rest of the look balanced, but it's really about that sense of confidence and not being afraid to show off what you are most proud of. And I think this is so special and something that we should really try to incorporate more in dressing daily. I've mentioned this before in my newsletter and on my blog, but I really think that when you're getting dressed, instead of looking at the parts of you that you want to camouflage and hide, start by looking at the parts of you that you want to show off and emphasize and accentuate. I think that becomes a more positive dressing experience. Then you might feel like you have a little bit more Italian flair. Balance is almost like the part B to emphasis. Whenever there is emphasis on a certain part of your body, for example, say there's a really short hemline because you want to show off your legs, then the upper body will be covered. And I think there's a lot to be said for that sense of mystery, you know? This next one I think is absolutely hilarious. We often see Italian women wearing heels, even when they're like on their bikes, riding on the cobblestone streets, they've got a great little heel. I do think wearing a heel, I guess as often as possible, even if it is a platform or a block heel, it really does elevate a look. However, I do think it's important to note that street style set definitely do wear sneakers and flat boots and practical footwear. Maybe the younger generations are changing this a little bit, but I thought it was still important to add. Speaking of heels though, brings me to my next point, which is footwear. They invest in quality footwear. And again, this doesn't mean designer. I think it just means that they know how to spot good quality shoes. It's both comfortable and very stylish. And this is a great segue into my next point, which is high quality accessories in general. Italian women don't just value a good quality pair of shoes. A look is really completed and finalized with a beautiful quality handbag. My cousin said that whenever she's walking around, Italian women always tend to look at two things first, your shoes and your bag, and then they look at the rest of the outfit, which I thought was really interesting. The other accessory that is equally important as shoes and bags is sunglasses. Much like knowing how to balance and harmonize print and color, Italians also really know how to play with proportions and silhouettes to add drama to their look. This intentional way of using diverse silhouettes and playing with proportions really creates a put-together look that has a sense of flair and drama. And again, this has nothing to do with shopping for those specific pieces. It's all about how they're styling and wearing them. fun putting it together. Let me know also in the comments below if you'd like a part 2 where I can kind of list out some of the essential pieces that I think belong in an Italian woman's closet. In the meantime though, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or if you learned something new. Hit subscribe down below if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week with another slow fashion video. Ciao!